the beginning. There are many questions that have to be raised. We're still concerned about the law that's in place now and how it's going to be applied. There's no guarantee that he's going to be convicted. But the thing is, we want to support the family. We want to let justice run its course. I mean, it took all this to get this far, so apparently it's not over. The police botched it in the first place by not charging the gentleman. And it's now, well, as you well know, they only charge him now with second-degree murder. Because first-degree murder has to be premeditated, as I understand the law. But it took them so long to get to this point when we wouldn't be here today if they had arrested him in the beginning and done a thorough investigation. So that calls into question the police department handling of the case.
Trayvon! I am! Trayvon! I am! Trayvon! What do we want?
Miss Levada was just telling me a story about her grandson being at her house. She lives in a gated community, and he left the house at 4 a.m. and she thought, what if one of her neighborhood watch neighbors saw her grandson coming out the back door and decided that he needed to protect himself or protect the neighborhood? I mean, I think it's wonderful that just the process has begun, but it scares me that I live in a state where this can happen.
It doesn't matter whether it's a black kid or a white kid. The fact of it is that all lawmakers should have their eye on this case, because Martin Luther King, and I advocate for Martin Luther King because I'm doing the Civil Rights Restoration Project, and I'm one of the jail demonstrators from the Civil Rights Movement, and I know what it's like to live under this scrutiny, to have someone attacked, brutally abused, lynched because they are odd or different. So anytime you have someone in a neighborhood who sees something odd or different and arms themselves, and that person attacks another person for whatever reason, it's because of fear.
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
Just haven't been served yet. George Zimmerman was charged with second-degree murder, and he can very easily get off of that. And that's what I'm not satisfied with, how easily he can come off and be a free man again, just that easily. Absolutely, we have a law similar to that. And something may have happened like this in Georgia, we just don't know about it and it's been swept under the rug. But that's why we're marching today for justice here in Georgia, in Florida, everywhere.
What do we want?
First thing you got to do is think about Trayvon. Think about his family. Think about this young man at the age of 17 will never see the light of day again. Think about how he died. Think about the circumstances.